All right, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, it is another MC3C. We've got Doc, Steven, and Infrared here. Say hi, guys.
Hi
Hello.
guys.
There we go. All right, so this episode is going to be pretty much, we're going to be doing the same thing as usual, where we break it up into three different episodes at once. We're all three here at one of the stations in the base, which is going to be our train station. As you know, I installed Minecart Mania on our server, and we're making shit with it. So yeah. So first order of business, guys. Kind of enhanced movement slash transportation. I know that was a request. Some people suggested, they'd like to see cars or other modes of transportation other than walking. What do you guys think, Doc?
Well, other than walking minecarts and boats, which we already have. But yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Well, I think it's a pretty cool idea. Actually, on my channel, on the part, what was it, 3 last time, it was Austo25. Yeah, Austo25. He talked about having wheels and like some kind of more mobility in the game, and I thought it was a pretty cool idea. I mean, wouldn't it be cool, like, yeah, to be able to craft wheels or I don't know, boats? Build your own boats, like gigantic ones with like motors and sails and everything. I mean, that's just great.
It does sound like a lot to implement, but I'd be for the idea as long as all the wheels are squares, because otherwise we're losing a lot. Or kind of squarey circles like the compasses are. Or maybe pork chop wheels. I like that.
Yeah, so it looks like a flat tire.
Yeah. I don't know. I kind of like. See, the thing about this game is it builds on two different things. There's the really basic medieval aspect of it, and then there's the fantasy. And as far as the medieval stuff goes, we're definitely missing something in the ways of mechanics. I mean, we have minecarts, but not buggies. We have minecarts, but not, like a street cart. It doesn't really make sense to me. Like, I really like the implementation, but we need some kind of very simple, maybe even slow wooden thing. Maybe something that could integrate with Mo creatures where you could hook up your horses to like a carriage that you could draw through towns. I think that would be great, not just for servers, but really for anything.
I would just like to see something that's not so normal. I mean, yeah, it's kind of a medieval thing going. A medieval guy who spawns in a world and he has jeans and a t-shirt on. So they did really good on that. Um, but I want something as far as movement goes. Like being able to sprint before we get access to like cars or buggies, horses, or anything, because it is very slow going when you got to trek around the entire world. Um, Something like
That's
that. A
true.
sprint would be nice. Or, as I've told many a people, Quake jump strafe, like the strafe. Sorry, Quake strafe jumping. I would love. Something a little bit more creative.
Yeah, I gotta say, one thing, Notch had implemented the Nether portals as primarily it was supposed to be a means of transportation. Before it was supposed to be like an alternate realm, I think. That was the priority order. I could have that wrong, but I think it's kind of a failed experiment, though, because we've had Nether portals since October, and they still don't work properly as far as creating multiple ones goes. It still will send you through buggy portals and stuff. So as far as a rapid means of transportation, I say, yeah, close but no cigar in this case.
Yeah, I mean, you
We
got
definitely need
various
something else.
yeah, I mean, you got various transportation systems out there, as as we know, the minecarts and all that. But yeah, as we all know, the worlds are really getting big, and as we also know, we also got some troubles with the lag issues. If a certain area gets too complex, so you're kind of forced to expand. And well, yeah, it takes a lot of time, as I just experienced, to yeah, to create a Eats road or a minecart track or whatnot. And it's a real pain. You can't walk, and I don't want to build nether portals. That's, as you said, not reliable. So
Yeah,
yeah, some kind of a problem there. The worlds are really getting big. I mean, you get lost on our server here. It's
definitely.
it's insane.
Yeah, this server's
Right on.
gotten massive, and we definitely like the minecart system is a great way of transportation. Yeah, I do give people access to warping and teleporting to certain things, but I would like something a little bit cooler, something a little bit more exciting. The minecart system's
Yeah, even
cool
if
and
it was
fun, but
like maybe because we got to think about logistically. These worlds are very contoured, lots of hills and things like that. So maybe if it was like, even if it was downhill only for being fast, or across flat land only for being fast, and then kind of slow uphill, where you had to get out and push, something like that would be okay, because you could still get places faster. But right now, there really is no quick way to get places unless you're willing to go through the Nether. And even then, it's kind of buggy, because if you build a portal, there's really not 100% guaranteed that you're going to come out somewhere else. You could very well come out back in your base when you just trekked for miles, you know? It's just not very reliable to me, so I'd really like to see something else in there. But my vote is for buggies if you don't want it to be too futuristic, and otherwise some kind of teleporter, like similar to a portal, but for crossing your world. So you build like a platform that takes you to a sister platform, or to the nearest platform or something. I don't know. I'm not sure of the logistics. Could think about it all day if we wanted to.
Yeah, something.
Yeah, that'll be cool. I mean, just not the Nether portals, just normal portals, or even to be able to move the spawn point. That will be a huge, improvement. Just recently, when I was working at a new remote area and was constantly dropping down in the lava, I mean, it was horrible. I had to walk like 15 minutes to get back to my place. And yeah, it's okay, it's the game, but it's unnecessarily inconvenient sometimes. I don't want to complain, but it is like that.
Fuck it, I'll complain for you. It's annoying. Like, I'm fine with things being time consuming. I understand that it's a game and they want to make you play as long as humanly possible. They want to keep you interested, and the way of doing that is by making things a lot more tedious and grinding. That's fine. It worked for the Asians in Final Fantasy and a lot of the damn like insane MMOs like EverQuest and shit like that. Fine, I understand that, but it's still annoying.
Yep, right on.
I think that's
So-
about 10 minutes. What do you think?
Yeah. So I think we better shut it down. What do you say?
All right.
All right, guys.
Yeah, we'll
stay tuned.
conclude part 1.
Yeah, this is the conclusion
Yeah.
to part 1. Bum bum bum.
Ding, ding.
What will happen in Act 2? Will Infrared stop swearing? Will Doc ever learn how to talk like Arnold? And will Steven regain his ability to do redstone after suffering recent amnesia? Only time will tell. Stay tuned.
Same bat time, same bat channel. Goodbye, guys.